What's up, Chesh? How you doing? We are going to make a fantabulous, very fascinating decision and play one of the greatest games ever created. You just got Halo Combat Evolved? Nice. We're gonna turn down the music volume. You got the flu? Oh shit. That's not good. No fucking way. Half the reason I did this was because I knew you'd say that, Joe. No fucking way. Yeah, what's up, y'all? How's everyone doing? Oh yeah, sure, you can have mod again. There you go. You get mod again. What's up? You're picking halfway through? I do not know. We will go based on gut feelings this time. And I am a terrible grade school teacher, so I'm not going to be reading this very well at all. You have no idea what this game is. It's one of the greatest games ever made. Pretty lively, as late as it is, yeah. Alright. Please enter your name. There. Big booty bow. Okay, that makes sense. Just try You've seen your... You will not call her by name. Okay, we'll go big booty bow. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air as she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. Do I want to do this voice? This is supposed to be a psychological horror, yeah. It may take a few hours to get there, but we're gonna get there eventually. So, make a cringy ass voice. Okay. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Make a cringy ass voice. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I don't want to do it. I'm not gonna moan in the middle of this, so I'm just gonna go. There we go, she's having a lung attack. I'm supposed to be completely apathetic. Mashy the translator. Hey, welcome in. I accidentally woke up to him. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Booty bug. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Baka. Eh? What did you You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's me, Big Booty Bo. I have picked the perfect name for this. This is Francis. Hey, you should blame Joe. He's the one who told me. He's the one who told me to use a cringy ass voice. Herself. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Baka. Honestly, Femboy Discount is a lot more entertaining than such. God damn it. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. God fucking damn it, why am I doing this? I guess you don't have to. As I said before, I'm a terrible grade school teacher. Reading is not my forte. Well, reading aloud is not my forte. I guess you don't have to worry about it. Don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Okay, that's not true at all, you stupid fucking cunt. Okay. Whatever you say, Sayori. Good night. Good night, Hectic. Herself. Cheese sends his regards. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Alright, let's learn the attack pattern of Sayori. You mean being a doofus and a dumbass? By the way, Big Booty Bo, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Ew, no, I stay up watching anime and hentai and shit. Why would I join a club? I already told you I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Haven't been looking either. That's not true. Kids Club. No, I'm not joining the Cool Kids Club or whatever the fuck that is. Thanks, Hector. Thanks for sticking around. Damn sour cream getting really barky. God, you know. No, don't do that to yourself, Tom. You've got so much to live for. Oh, the game went. Okay. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. I did? Who the fuck would tell you that? Hang yourself. I mean, I know she does that. I'm sure if it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Yeah. Herself. Yeah. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by the average while spending my free time on games and anime. You look like vile shit. Yeah, don't drink it too much. Yeah, we talked about that quite a lot. That's a lot of time on a game in 2 months. And again, that's me on Elden Ring, so I guess it makes sense. All rookie members. Since they are all underage. Nah, they're not underage. The game itself says all characters are 18 plus, so it's fine, honestly. It's fine. The game itself says it's fine. You have read less cringe dojins. Fair point, honestly. Huh? I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Yeah, good night, Hectic. Sleep well, man. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Fuck off. I am getting called by Randomair. No, I'm gonna ignore Randomair. Give me just a second. It's gonna go blue for a second. I think Randomair is trying to get into a party with me, so give me a second. If he's online. If he's not, it's all the same to me, honestly. And he's not online, so it means I don't have to deal with him. Okay, sweet. Good night. Yep. Good night, match to the translator. Man. Yeah, someone tried to call me on Discord, the bastard. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Why am I making him sound like a fucking jerk? Funny visual. There's a scene where a girl steals a CD, so a police officer shoots her. If you want a funny visual novel, I suggest Monmusu Quest. How about that one? That was a good one. Will you at least promise me that you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured into by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if it does, if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh, I forgot to say, it is Saturday. Oh, nice! Happy birthday, Tom. Happy birthday. Some co-op for this next boss. Monica! Yeah. Not gonna lie, you're giving off a slight atheism to monocle neck and bearded vibes. Fair point. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello, Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Okay. This is Doki Doki Literature Club Bloodfire. Welcome in. You forgot how much of a douche the main character is? Yeah. But yeah, this is Doki Doki Literature Club. One of the greatest games ever made. And it's also a horror game if you couldn't tell. I mean, look at those eyes. They're staring right into your soul. Big booty bow giving off. The only thing that understands me is my weapon vibes. It's weird. Why are you doing this? Because it's one of the greatest games of all time, obviously. Make a girl hang herself. Yes. Yes, that is a thing that can happen in this game. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom. I saw you sitting over here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. I don't need you to... You don't need to wait up for me. If it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. You hate this? You ever played Postal 2? She got us coming. Yes. You hate this? Ah, you don't hate it. It's just not your kind of game. Visual novels just aren't some people's games. You have power in misery. True. Some people just don't like visual novels. Like the absolute fuck. I have picked the greatest game of all time to play. You know that. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Me. Sayori is vice president of a literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you cast so much anyway? Well... kinda told the club yesterday that I'd be bringing in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop for a cupcake. Okay. Yes, let's go! Kaiju, go play Bloodborne. Please. Stop talking like that. Doesn't this game have vomit? Yeah, totally. Multiple teenagers. What is Doki Doki Literature Club? Technically a lolicon? I mean, I guess. Stop playing this. Kaiju, is this PS4 or PC? This is PS4. This is Bloodborne. Yeah, this is Bloodborne. What are you talking about? This is Bloodborne, the greatest game of all time. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's right. Her name is Natsuki. The tall one with the dark hair is Yuri, and Monica is the president, whereas Sayori is the vice president. Nuh-uh. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs and find a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Next we are fighting the orphan. If you like Monica, play Yuri. The game doxes and turns off the lights in your house. Honestly, I can see it. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, who brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Big Booty Bow. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club, it's full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. It's perfect, it's perfect. Goth girlfriend Nightmare Games says, why? When do the girls die? Actually, like, across the days, honestly. They take a while to die. Sayori commits suicide. Yay! Or, like, kill self. That's what that means, right? Big Booty Bow reminds me of boys in my class saying women drivers suck, but they don't have a driver's license, and girls be saying all men are sexist, and I'm pro gender equality for saying that. You can ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say such things. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Big Booty Bow. Monica smiles sweetly. No. Monica starts to power up. Beep. Hello. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile so genuinely makes me feel a little... You too, Monica. Come, sit down, Big Booty Bow. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me and Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little bit too excited. You know when you're fucking in the head if you play this. Wait, which one is most valuable? Monica, but Monica or Yuri, one of those two, because They're less legal. Guys, use unblockable key components of my personal computer. Powering up laser eyes, totally. In my honest opinion, it's Big Booty Bo. Yuri? Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a desk. I can't keep up this voice with a serious face. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there is one space to sit next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the closet, to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. And, well, you know, just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Try Heath Ledger voice. Nah. Fucked up in the head if you think this isn't the best game ever. Do a different funny voice. I can't do a different funny voice. I've got too few funny voices. I can just do like a really fucking angry guy with coal shoved up his ass. Fucked up people arrange desks in class, make backwards Buddhist symbols. Kids in school close to mine. Try Keith Ledger voice. Kaiju, can you slap the English accent onto Big Booty Bo? Well, nah, I can't. I don't think I can. I don't have an English accent. I can't do it. Well, I can do this voice though. Well, Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances over in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. I'm not doing that voice. I am not doing that voice. New life experience. I like the really fucking angry Big Booty Bo more. Like, what do you guys prefer, honestly? That's my question. Angry Big Booty Bo or television ad Big Booty Bo? Make a poll. I can't make a poll. Can I? I can't make a poll. It's fine. We want or no. It's really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this before somewhere? Made them for you or anything, baka. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you baka. Alright, okay. Are you laughing? Why are you laughing at me? I said I wanted a boyfriend, not you guys. I just looked around. You could just I said, the Doki Doki lyric. And hey, little brown, how you doing? Welcome. Nope. You are going in timeout for 10 seconds. For that one. Welcome in. 8:30 a.m. Really, it's 8:30 a.m. for you. Well, welcome in. I give Natsuki's weird logic. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep the whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry. The teachers give us permission. After all, don't hot cups of tea help enjoy a good book? Help you enjoy a good book? Or something like that. That works. I feel the MC do that. Stream Dark Souls 3. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, that... you know. I believe you. Which is a lie. Well, TN rating might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. She got a huge cup. Agreed. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? Your name? This looks familiar. What the fuck? Your name. Even worse. What the fuck, Tom? I mean, I know that's not real, but I'm gonna delete that anyways. But yeah, this is great. Your name? Are you talking about Kimi no Nawa, the anime? Your name, or asking a question? I don't know. You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Debate club. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Thanks, Kaiju. Why are you saying thanks, Kaiju? I mean, she's going to reveal my name at the end of the game anyway, so it's fine. You can just stay around. We're not going to complete the game tonight. We're just going to, like, do the first day, and then the next time we're going to do the second day. When's the next watch party? Sometime. What am I hearing? I got Monica to... Monica is stuck in my head constantly. Then I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Most people aren't very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. I have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festival and like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all start really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. You got one stuck somewhere else in the dryer. Oh no! Take a picture of it. Take a picture of what? What do you need me to take a picture of? I have permanently stationed Monica in the kitchen. No, this club is ass. I'm 18. No. I have an OnlyFans open. That's a lie, but, you know, I had to make that joke. How old is Monica again? 18. She is 18. Just like Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri are all 18 or above. I'd say Monica and Yuri are actually right about 18. Definitely Yuri. Sayori might be a bit younger than that, probably 17 or 16, and Natsuki is, well, a kindergartner. Good night, Tom. Sleep well. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to get these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Big Booty Bo, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I have read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly, half joking. That definitely didn't sound quiet. Roasted Natsuki just in a different way. Bluey. Yep. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep, complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally as impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious that by the way her eyes light up, that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Yuri looks the best out of all of them. Yeah, I'd say Yuri and Monica are the two most attractive characters. Brown 18 blue. Those desks look pretty nice. Yeah, I agree. Natsuki looks the best. They all suck. MC all the way. This is a joke. Here's a real question: who'd be better basketball player? Does. Wow. Whoa. Ah. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri as well might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Oh, that's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left pieces of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Hey, your cupcakes, your poems! Yuri would win, she's tall. King of the castle, I have the chair, rock hard. Wish there's an option to say erotic manga is literature. They would surely change the ending. She's speaking to a rock hard man. What do you mean? Erotic manga is literature? It's just like the base level of shit literature. Unless we're talking about like Metamorphosis or something with an actual plot to it. Above all, erotic manga is just, well, erotic manga. It's meant to get your dick hard so that you can whack it off for a second. Or if you're a woman, legs wet so that you can, well, dig. We got Miss Melons, the special one. Is Yuri the most sane? Yeah! Definitely. Isn't Yuri the least? Yeah, we'll go with that. Everything you do is cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki, puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess I do sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Ugh, shit. Please. What are you bleeding for? Who's the most normal? Sayori or Natsuki, I'd say. I am confused as to what is happening in my chat. Most sane, either depressed girl, average, weeb, but girl. Test. You will be right back? Okay, see you in a sec, Joe. No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience, Yuri? Do you have writing experience, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Like, what? She's blushing orange. Writing to myself like what? I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. What? Monika scares me. She's staring into my soul. Or coding. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Yay! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Big Booty Bow? I love that name. If my wiener is a pencil, I'm writing all the time. Okay. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on! There's still one problem. What is that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would be joining the club! Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. My throat.
Was the red, violet's blue, Natsuki left the stove on, don't worry, Sayori's got the blues.
Monica, system crash. I still have other clubs to look at and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Big booty bow. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? And if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll be joining the literature club! One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone.
Don't die on us discount.
Thank you.
I came for your cupcakes. Yes, that's exactly why I went.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so that we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Big Booty Bow, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Big Booty Bow. We're already here. Do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed for the after-school clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay!
Why is Glass getting timed out? Because he sucks. What did Glass even say? Bro platinumed it like I did. I didn't. Because it's funny, because he sucks. Could you please?
You want to see who?
Who do you want to see?
I do have videos of myself on the channel, if that's what you're asking about. I don't know what you're asking about. Please, be more blunt and direct. I am as dense as a brick wall, as dense as a diamond. I'm fucking stupid when it comes to people talking about anything.
Wish I could untime you out, but funniest are funny. By Joe Biden for 10 seconds.
What? Okay, Joe. Give him a second to talk next time, okay? With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts right with writing a poem tonight.
What's my name? Also, I have a channel. Lily Dan Brown. I mean, if you want to post it, I'm not against people. Good music here? Yeah. I am not at all against people actually posting their channels in here. That's why I give them the moderator status almost instantly when they get in here. So if you'd like to post it, I'll add you as a standard moderator if you want to post your channel. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Vertigo, melody, empty, death, papa, embrace, happiness, waterfall, friends, shiny, there we go. How do you think the game's gonna react to just me picking random shit? I don't know. Dude, I don't even know. I just randomly clicked everything. After your previous video, you're not advertising your channel? Cat television joke? Too late? Yes, too late. Yeah, exactly. How you getting, Big Booty Bo? Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, back at the literature club, and the last to come in, so everyone else is I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Big Booty Bo. I hope it isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you don't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to come here. I don't know if you plan to come here with... I don't know if you plan to come here just to hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. How much skill does this game take? None. It takes no skill. I guess reading skill is what it takes. I'm a fake alert though. Radical and Magic Day. Thank you. Have a good night, Radical Viewer. Monica engaging greeting protocol. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Big Booty Bo always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. He like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Big Booty Bo can become good friends too? Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she has put me into. Manga is literature, I will say that, because certain ones aren't. Like, you have your Monster Musumes and High School DxDs, which has a manga, by the way, fun fact. But you also have Berserk, Vagabond, Oyasumi Poon Poon, and so many others that are, like, really fucking good and are actually really good stories. And some of them, some of which you honestly could not tell, like, could not properly tell the story if it was in the form of regular literature. Like, I cannot imagine Vagabond or Goodnight Poon Poon or Berserk or even Vinland Saga in any other form except for maybe anime. But even then, in my opinion, there is no like actually good Berserk anime, and the Vinland Saga anime could have been good in my opinion, but it has some problems such as it's just way too fucking long. Like, they needed to cut the episodes quite a bit. Like, they should have cut the episodes a bit because they added in so much extra stuff that was not needed. But yeah, off with the rant about manga being literature. Oh, Yuri even bought something today, you know? Bought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, but when it's not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess this means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place! So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me feel happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you usually don't read. And we could, discuss it if you want. No. There we go. Class has been timed out once more. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much.
I am going to tear up my throat and I'm going to be so quiet tomorrow. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression as she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
I'll follow suit. People are taking glass. Bro talking his glass can.
Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yodi gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now, my eyes closed, and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem lame compared to the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not at all, you know? We need a way to show that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What is this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her debating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick?
Yuri pulls out. Funniness, yes.
What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes? Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self.
Oh my goodness. How many times are you gonna time out class?
But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I'm gonna be right back after I get some water.
because this voice is killing my throat. How you doing, Glass? Why do you keep timing him out? I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry? Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't napping club after all. Does a school have a napping club? You're staying up late, aren't you? Now that you're in the literature club, you're going to have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori. It's written all over your face. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You are clearly in a rush this morning. Your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush your hair. You really need a brush for this. I'm being stared at. Okay. Are you scared, Glass? If you really cared, you wouldn't have left them hanging. God damn it, Hannah, get out! Unless you want to voice act. Come in here, voice act. Damn it. I was trying to get a female individual to voice act. It didn't work. Okay. So dark seeing all the signs that say or when you know what's gonna happen. Just a sec. So dark seeing all the signs in Sayori when you know what's gonna happen. Bro, the fuck is wrong with waking up and not doing your hair? How do I use code DLMSH in Doki Doki Literature Club? I don't know. Upload your troubles onto me, and even if it's hard to swallow, I'm used to swallowing huge loads. Okay, that was actually funny. God damn it. Okay, that one was actually funny, Joe Biden. That one was actually funny. My hair is really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. Nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. And I don't even keep you... and you don't even keep your blazer on buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Say yeah. Please. Papyrus ass voice. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why, is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? Does this thing even fit you properly? Oh god, my voice cracks when I do that. Papyrus would never have let Sayori win. New Sayori line. I've never seen it before. Why?
Why should I do the Sayori line? It did when I brought it up. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud! Anyway. You look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But why so stuffy? It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer again. Phew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let me do things like this. He wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyways. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things! Because of me, I want to see it? Okay, I'll try to do it then. I haven't played this game through in a long time. I don't even remember how everything goes or how to do everything. Theo, can't sit for these girls. I got an idea. Do the main character voice in a manly voice and all the other characters in your normal voice. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Even only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah. I guess so, huh? Do you like the other one? Or is this better? No response in 10 seconds and I'm changing it back. You don't care? Both are fine? Okay. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori! Aw, but I was thinking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we all wrote? Now. Yay! Big Booty Bo, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic about Sayori's... But Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from spiral notebook. How adorable. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Alright. We'll start with Best Girl Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem. I want her to know I'm putting the effort in. Written in pure binary from Monica. Hi, Big Booty Bo. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new to and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or anything we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share poems with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Big Booty Bo. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well. What's your best suggestion? Kissing booth? Bet me and you right now. Jail. Come here, Radical. Ah! Sounds of metal clanking and destruction can be heard. Are you guys doing roleplay in my chat? Well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities, like you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it differently, in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading a little too much? Reading into it a little too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness.
Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, it's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I was going with Monica's voice with that thing. I got a role-playing idea. I pretend to be Discount Let Me Solo her. And be a big, bluff, oily dude. Oh no. We're playing with rubber duckies and clapping hands. We split milk everywhere too. You got it on Radical. Oh no. You're drinking milk with Joe Biden, Radical? By the way, Radical, I thought you were going to bed at some point. Or did you... Or was that a joke? I don't know. I don't know. Did you say you were going to bed or not? Or was that Tom? Hello, Archie. How are you? It should be. What's up, mommy? Welcome in. We are playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Hey, Bloodfire, you're still here. Okay, bed for real this time. Alright. Good night, Radical. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's like you... It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Bro, what are you reading? This is a visual novel called Doki Doki Literature Club. Believe it or not, it's in the psychological horror genre. Here, I'll grab the case. Yeah, it's on the case it says enter the #1 psychological horror experience. Why do you have this sad face, Bloodfire? Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. You're gonna stick around for this? Oh, hell no. It takes a while for the horror to start. Yeah. Hole in the wall. Okay. It could have been me. See the direction of speckled preludes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home to peer inside for a clue. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. The real, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with permanent copy of the meaningless image.
just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of indefinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Okay. Why is the first thing when I look over, I just see glass saying BDS? Bloodfire. Archie, get rid of him for a second. I said for a second, not 24 hours.
So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Ah, shit, my throat is tensing up. Oops.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That was the inspiration behind this one. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of an epiphany recently that has influenced my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. So, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening.
And Joe Biden has been timed out by Arch Madness for 10 seconds.
Alright, so supposedly Sayori will like this one the most, and I'll just go to Sayori, honestly. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Big Booty Bo. I forgot I named myself Big Booty Bo. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing.
God damn it, Joe, you're gonna get timed out again.
Don't do it!
Joe!
I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poems, it's not just a poem. It's a big booty bow poem. Go eat ice cream. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. I'm really just happy that you wrote one. Something like that. Nah. God damn it, Joe! Why are you saying nasty shit? Stop! Please. What is your comment about that, Archie? God damn, he was double timed out. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Sus, yes, very sus. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm really into it yet. That doesn't mean I'm not really into it, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Big Booty Bo. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things is like this for other people? That's something that only good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees a full picture of my motives here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah! I want ice cream. Who doesn't want ice cream? Ice cream is one of the greatest things ever created. Sussy. And right below that, Joe Biden says Sussy. Oh, I'm back. Welcome back, Joe. Please, refrain from really weird comments. Who doesn't like ice cream? And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry. I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out to play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. She wrote this in the morning, you can tell. It went from, like, a slightly intellectual poem to I want breakfast really quickly. Sayori. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until the morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be so mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Why am I laughing at this? I'm too tired for this shit. I am laughing at pointless bullshit. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. That's my sister in a nutshell, except that's her with coffee. You like? Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright, I guess we'll go with Natsuki next. Okay, what do you say this time? I like cream. I mean, was that a punishable offense, Archie? I don't know if saying that you like cream is a punishable offense. But I mean, I guess it could be, depending on how you take the cream part. Then again, how he probably meant it was how you took it, so probably not. Probably not, but you just timed him out for the fuck of it? Okay. I'll take it that way. As long as you're not timing him out for like an hour. Like 5 minutes at most. But like, do that sparingly. Unless he's actually saying like bad stuff, okay? Oh, you sent me a Reddit post? Okay, I'll look when I'm free. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So, basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Okay. Seems legit. Yeah. I told you. You weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so confident that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to Well, but isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like, when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that I put more weight in the wordplay. Like, I set up a rhythm at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did... I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than I thought time for her to finish reading. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Sus? What is sus? Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay? This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Joe, Hunter is chill. No sus stuff. Is a child. No sus stuff. What is he playing right now? Yeah, probably for the best, actually. Yeah. Bloodfire is a kid. I forget that sometimes. His voice is way deeper than a kid normally would sound, you know? Then again, it happens. I guess I have met plenty of kids his age, like 14, 15-year-olds that have really deep voices, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised by how deep his voice is. I am playing Doki Doki Literature Club, though. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. This? I mean, fair point, but this gets fucked up in more of a violent and like mentally disturbed kind of way than a blatantly sexual way. So please refrain from sexual comments as much as possible. If it's funny, go ahead, we'll delete it afterwards. But, like, only if you're certain it's really, really funny. Like, don't do them too often. What are you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's something of course, it's not something that you can be blamed for. There are so many different kinds of techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. You're 14 as well. Well, don't push your dirty mind onto Hunter's poor self. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki, it can be a little biased though. But biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? The tendrils of my hair illuminate breath. The amber glow. Illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing? It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sticking blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the pleasant but living in the past, of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Ghost under the light? Okay, great. Did a terrible job reading that. Oh no, I do not like where this is going. Do not finish that if it's going to be nasty or obscene. Please, Joe. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. It's not terrible per se, it's more that I don't understand. I'm not very good with it. Hear that, dude? Obama better. Okay, I'm gonna need to really quickly add you as a standard moderator before Joe times you out.
Ayo, what's up? Obama better. What's up, Brown Cameraman Villain Arc 2.0? Nope. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad to hear it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, this story isn't about ghosts at all, Big Booty Bow. Oh my god. We have gotten racist in the chat. Did you put on a voice for every character? Yes. Yes, I did. Sup? Hey Archie, look at Brown Cameraman Villain Arc number 2. Well, 2.0. Freak. Fair point. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Whew. I'm gonna call Gojo, okay. I'm an old man watching young girls on the screen. Okay, that's sort of funny. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing capabilities. Capabilities, same word, honestly. I definitely didn't just add in cape at the beginning of abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Atsuki. They're gingerly engaging sheets of paper
sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows frown in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you're having trouble? You're trying that hard to come up with something nice to say. Thanks, but I didn't really come on. Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
Hey, yo! Monica. There we go. Monica slowly. Big booty boat. Archie, read the chat. Thoughts?
If I were looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Big Booty Bo did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Big Booty Bo liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress the new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous Big Booty Bo appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Nope. Joe Biden was also lickable. Deserved. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Big Booty Bo started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Poor Monica. Brown Cameraman Villain Arc 2.0. Philippines. That's one big frowny face. And poor Yuri. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Big Booty Bow. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Big Booty Bow. Wait, there's no reason we have... There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. That's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but also a waste. Don't you understand that, right, Big Booty Bow? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be... Should I do it? What should I pick? Because naturally I don't agree with either, honestly. I believe there are pluses and minuses to each side. Bye. See you, brown cameraman. Have a good one. Imagine you're talking to a girl and your friend says that. Natsuki! Natsuki! Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! I summon thee. Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can you two keep fighting when you know it's making your friend feel like this? Big Booty Bow. That's her problem. That's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Huh? Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Imagine if you... Okay, what is going on here? It's just that you're deserved. Nah. Crazy what happens to Sayori is real for that. Yeah, totally. Big and we have made a jump, folks. Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Oh, I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuke sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to do it to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious what she knows exactly. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me! Monica smiles sweetly, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk with her a little more. Thought this was a wholesome game about poetry. I mean, it can be at the beginning. At the beginning it is, and then it goes to all out horrifying stuff happening. Bro, I get banned from making a wiener joke. I literally have said nothing similar to what you've been saying. I'm talking about the game. Oh. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun! Well, I'd say it's worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Big Booty Bo, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to try out with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Big Booty Bo, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go! Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori.
Sayori, what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see they'd make good friends with you. Why, they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Big Booty Bow, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. What's a douche? Or a doge? Hello, what's going on? Kaiju is not reading. I'm going back to hell soon. Bro, just yaps. I have been yapping. What do you mean? Hopeless, heart, extreme, unstable, precious, beauty, flying, tenacious, pain, cheer, despise, tears, suicide, cry, dream, pink, cage, nature, hurt, cute, kawaii means cute. Domain expansion, light skin stare, Gojo. Welcome in, Gojo. How you doing? What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Desire. Nope. Okay. Fear. You know, laugh, memories, wrath. Okay, why am I picking things that, like, make your go happy? I'm trying to do Sayori. Hop, aura. Do I want to do aura? Cheeks, disaster, sensation. Why am I am picking big words. Fun. Bed. Okay. Nah, discount. Kawaii. I'm pretty sure you're typing that wrong. There you go. I think this is where we're gonna end it for tonight. This has been going on for 2 hours now. The fuck? Nah, you'd lose. I hope it was Sayori. The fuck? What are you saying the fuck to? What happened? In any case, good night, Gojo Satoru. Joe Biden, have a good night. Your comment? That's kawaii. Kawaii. Yeah, that's what it is. That's kawaii in Japan, in Japanese. Nihongo. It's the hiragana version. Yep, you too. Have a great night. Nah, I jet tripped. Alright. Good night, that dude. Good night, Archie. Bloodfire, if you're still here, good night. Brown cameraman, I'm sure you're gone, but good night. And good night to everyone else. Good night. Sleep well, Pookie. Okay. Good night.